Okay, one of the organizers is requesting that the people spread out to try and fill the length of the block so that the cars coming by could see the level of protest there is out here about this nationalized health care and cap and trade. All these bills that are being so-called debated on, there's no real debate. It's just they're ramming it through, or some would say ramming it through, as for Rahm Emanuel, who is one of the architects of this ramming it down everybody's throat type of politics. People are really sick of that. They didn't elect Obama to behave that way. He talked about bipartisanship and all of that. It all sounded good during the campaign, but as soon as he got into power, that went right out the window, didn't it? Apparently, these people don't feel that the change that Obama promised is what they can believe in, and they're expressing their lack of belief in that change today. It's a beautiful day out here on Long Island.
Hold your signs up high, let the traffic see them, everybody.
And people here are taking time out of their day. And it's a work day, by the way. Some people are taking time off. They're calling it a vacation day, just so they can be here to be organized and unified in their protest against what the government is doing. Since our representatives won't listen to us, representatives like Steve Israel, congressman from the 2nd District of New York here on Long Island, since he won't listen, the people have to take matters into their own hands and let their voice be heard. You know, 2010 is not that far away. These people are well aware of that. And I know for sure from speaking to these people, they're going to do everything they can to vote out those people, whoever they are, whatever politician from whichever party, that votes for cap and trade, or this nationalized health care, or that absurd porculus bill, which they call the stimulus bill. And the idea of a second stimulus bill is even more sickening to them. They're going to make sure that they are active. These people were not active before. 90% of these people were never active in politics before. I've interviewed them. This is the first time that they've done this, and that's how upset they are. They'd much rather be having a nice leisurely day at the beach, or having a barbecue, or just finishing up work so they can get off early and start a nice, beautiful weekend, which is going to be here on Long Island, and temperatures are going to be in the 80s. Just a great day for the family to get out, relax, have some fun. Instead, they're here to register their protest. They're exercising their First Amendment rights. And even that they're worried about now, with the Supreme Court nominations that are coming down, and the whole tone of this administration that seems to be careless about constitutional rights, the right to bear arms, the Second Amendment, and insidious erosions of all of our rights. Okay, you have people gathering across the street also. More Tea Party goers are gathering across the street. This is a little town in Long Island. Actually, it's a fairly large town. It's called Hauppauge. This is in Suffolk County, Long Island. This is July 17th. So right now it's 10 minutes after 2 in the afternoon. These people have gathered since noontime. They started at Chuck Schumer's office in Melville, Long Island. They moved over to Christine Gillibrand's office, which was right next to Chuck Schumer's, also in Melville. And now they moved over. They took a caravan of cars and they moved here to Hauppauge, Long Island, to the office of Congressman Steve Israel, who is a congressman in the 2nd District of New York on Long Island. And his voting record is pretty much party line. He votes like Nancy Pelosi and Barney Frank for the most part. And he voted for cap and trade. He voted for nationalized health care. And we're letting him know, even though he's not here, they're letting him know that they're fed up with his lack of caring about what his constituents are concerned about. These are average, ordinary, hardworking citizens who live on Long Island. They've been called all kinds of names, very unfairly. They've been called racists, terrorists, you name it, by our own government and by Hollywood actors and actresses like Janine Garofalo. And I challenge her to point to any sign here that has any racist tone whatsoever. These people are fed up with government. They don't care what the skin color of the politician is. That's all a red herring. That's a straw man argument. And they're very insulted by it. And it makes them more determined than ever when they hear nonsense like that. And to think that the head of our own Homeland Security, Janet Napolitano, basically labels people like this as domestic terrorists because they stand up for their rights and they're tired of politicians trampling on the Constitution. If that makes them terrorists, then they wear it proudly because they're tired of the government terrorizing them.